welcome to Charmed Intentions. I'm excited for today's spell. Today we're going to make a talisman for binding someone, and their thoughts to you, really put you in their mind. This is going to make someone think about you literally 24/7 and always keep you on their mind. So this spell can be used for you to be seen favorably in new environments as well. It can be used for a specific person, can be used by a specific group of people. So say you want to attract like generous lovers, for an example, you can use this to make them, that generous type of archetype, that generous type of lover attracted to you, drawn to you, make them want to speak to you, especially if, you kind of struggle with getting that approach from the other person towards you. You can use this for a certain kind of person. It doesn't have to be a specific person. It's really mutable. But basically the spell will make you extremely hard to forget and have them constantly fantasizing and thinking about you in a positive light. So for this spell, you will need a pair of scissors. I have them here. You will need some mint essential oil. You can use whatever essential oil that you have that is associated with the mind. If you have any other ones, you don't have mint, but we're going to be using mint. You're going to need an incense. So incense is naturally associated with air energy, which is naturally associated with the mind. So technically you could use any incense. If you have a rose incense or frankincense incense, that is fine. But I'm using hemp incense. This is the 7 chakra line. So I'm going to use the crown chakra incense from here, which is the purple one. So let me just pull that out so I can just grab it once I need it. But I'm going to be using the crown chakra incense from the 7 chakra line. And then you're going to need a large piece of paper. I'm just using like white printer paper. So if you have like striped, notebook paper, that's also fine. You're going to need a pen as well. So once you have gathered all of your materials, let's say our opening evocation to open up the space. And that is just sacred space now come to be, blessed with light and energy. Magic stirs and flows through me, so mote it be, so mote it be. Okay, let's get to it. So first we're going to go ahead and cut this into a circle. Does not have to be perfect. So this is going to be a talisman that we're making today, which is essentially a alchemical or spiritual tool for attraction. Okay. So here's mine, literally just a circle. All right. So if you're using this for a specific person, then go ahead and write their name and their date of birth here. If you're using this for a specific archetype, write that archetype in the middle. Of course, you don't have the date of birth, so you just write generous romantic suitor. So you know what? That's how I'm going to program mine today. Generous romantic love interest. So you just put that in the middle, or if you're using this for a specific person, you can put that in the middle. You can even put your own name and date of birth in the middle. We're going to use this as a petition. That's what we're going to do next. So we're going to write around the circle what we want to happen. So if you put your own name and date of birth here, you can just write around your talisman, I attract romantic, like exactly what it is you want around too. So it's fine. It's customizable if you want to do it that way. But I've put generous romantic love interest, and then I'm going to write around my talisman what I want to happen. So I'm going to say, I attract many loving, generous, romantic love interests towards me now in abundance. They approach me on their own. And show their romantic interest in me. Okay. So that is what it looks like once you have done that. Now we're going to write a symbol all around this for thought, for tapping into the energy of the mind. This could even be used to invoke fantasies and dreams as well, but we're going to write a symbol, so I'll show you what that looks like. So the symbol kind of looks like an F pointed downwards. Let me make one for you now. That is what it looks like. So we're going to draw this symbol, screenshot if you need to, all around the talisman. Just further empowering this with that runic energy, that sacred geometry for thought. Also, this one is really good for communication. So this will get people communicating to you, speaking their thoughts to you, talking to you more. So this is a good one to not only put you on their mind, but get them communicating with you as well. And I wrote that all around the petition. I love circular petitions because the energy just builds and builds and builds around and around and around. Okay, so once you've done that, we're going to take the mint essential oil. We're going to put it on our thumb, which also holds the power of our fingertip to make sure that these thoughts are being directed directly at us and are about us, empowering this talisman even more with our energy. I like that versus just kind of dropping the essential oil on there, because everything counts when you're practicing magic. And if you have an opportunity to imbue something with your literal fingerprint, your DNA, your sacred, personal, sacred bodily geometry, I would just never ever pass up that opportunity. Okay, so once that's done and you got the mint or whatever you're using essential oil on it, we're going to put our incense holder right on top of it, and we're going to burn our incense directly on it, just going straight down into the petition. So let me put this in here. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and light that. And then we'll give it just a few seconds to light up. And make sure it's all the way lit so that it burns well. Perfect. Okay, so now that you've done that, go ahead and place your hands around all of this, and we're going to speak from the heart our intention over this talisman once again. Spirit guides, I call you into this place, and I empower this talisman with the most powerful energy. Bind me to my person's thoughts. Bring generous, romantic suitors towards me in abundance. Make it so I am the only one on their mind 24/7. Empower them with loving, generous thoughts of spoiling me, of giving me gifts, energy, attention, and love. Make it so I am the only person on their mind. They are constantly thinking about me in a positive light. Make it so they come towards me and approach me. And once you've said whatever you need to say, like I said, if you're programming this for a specific person, ask for exactly what it is, kind of thoughts that you want from them, or whatever it is that you're looking for from them. And once you say that, we're just going to say our closing evocation to close out the space and let our spirit guides know we've said everything that we need to say, and we're ready for them to bring our desires towards us and manifest everything. So that is just, the gate closes, the spell is spun, my work is done, the magic won. With love and light, I set it free, so done it is, so mote it be. So that is it. Once this incense is done fully burning, let it fully burn through. You can bury this talisman into the earth for long-term results and to keep you on this person's mind, or you can transmute this through fire in a fire-safe bowl for instant transmutation and manifestation. So that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed today's spell to keep you on your person's mind. My Etsy shop is in the description if you would like your own private tarot reading or custom spell work. I got manifestation candles on there as well. That is where you can find me. And that is what I have for you today. I will see you in the next one. So mote it be.